and this is a fantasy-themed strategy board game that can be played competitively, cooperatively, or even solo. And in this game, each player is going to be controlling one of 4 heroes with the goal of defeating the powerful monsters located at the center of the board. These monsters are known as the Lords of Corruption, and they are really powerful, so you're probably not going to want to go just headfirst into these battles. Instead, you're going to want to level up your characters first, and there are a couple ways to do that. The first is to be visiting the different areas of the board, and the board's broken up into different biomes, with each of the different biomes having different types of creatures that reside there. And of course, you can engage in battle with all these different creatures, but the really cool thing about it is that whenever you defeat a creature, you're actually going to be gaining their abilities by keeping their card and adding it to your hero. But another way that you can level up your character is by completing one of the challenges provided by the Guardians, and these Guardians are different statues that are blocking different areas of the board, and any player can go and try to attempt that challenge, and if you're able to complete that challenge, then you will also be gaining that Guardian's unique power. And in this game, a player's turn is split into 2 phases. There's the movement phase and then the action phase. And during the movement phase, there's 3 types of movements that you can choose from, either the simple movement that moves you 1 space, the jog that moves you 2 spaces, or the sprint that moves you 3 spaces. The other difference between these is that the more spaces you move, the more of a penalty that you'll get. And it's in the action phase where players will be able to use their abilities and attack the different creatures and monsters. And to do this, players will be rolling dice and then comparing those results to the monster's health and armor points. But then players will also be able to use their different abilities that they've gained throughout the game to manipulate those dice, heal themselves, or do other actions to turn the battle in their favor. And in order to win the game, if you're playing solo or cooperative, you need to defeat as many of those Lords of Corruption as there are players. But if you're in the competitive mode, it is the last player standing who wins the game, and players can fight each other as well. As always, if you want to know more, I have links in the description below.